Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you basically how to install Oblivion Remastered from your Uncle Jack copy. So we're gonna test this one. What we're gonna do is basically just leave it like this, ready to play. Um, I can test it right now and check the performance on this. And after this, we can switch to the desktop mode and I can show you basically how this thing runs. And also, I would like to try uh, this mod called, what is the name? Lumen Begun. So this mod is actually a good idea to try on. So right now, I'm gonna test this game. Let me just test it here. Okay, there you go. Okay, I didn't put any audio here. I cannot skip anything with this thing. Apparently I need to touch the screen for to skip it. So we're gonna check what is the performance just beginning. Just would like it to check all the performance on this thing, on this game. Let's go directly to the game thing. Okay, we need to open the thing. There you go. Okay, continue. Yes. Okay, wow. Right now I'm using the capture card um, to record the game. If you can see on the left, we can see like 26 FPS, 30 right now. Let me go back. Okay, we can have this thing. Let me just go to the. Okay, how can I? Oh yeah, here. Let me go to. Oh, this thing have a limit. Okay, on cap. What else we can see? Show VRAM, no. Motion blur off. Screen space reflections. I would like it to put everything low actually. Oh, look at that! You can put everything even lower. Okay, let me see how everything looks. Look at that. The texture quality is actually not a big problem if you leave it medium, but I'm gonna try everything the lowest possible. And with the this is the problem with the I wanted to remove with this mod. Like basically with Unreal 5, I think is forcing to use ray tracing, even if the in the minimum possible. I think is using it. This thing is using XSS. We can just use FSR. Frame generation off. We can apply the thing with X thing and go back. Okay, well, what did it change? Well, since I given a little bit extra FPS in the beginning, I think it's cap actually in the 60 frame per second. I think I need to make them. I think I need to make my actually. I think I need to make the quest for having some kind of perspective outside. I never played this game before, so I think it's cap this thing. Let me see if it's cap in some way. Show FPS. It's no cap, so it doesn't have sense. Yeah, it's like a maximum 60 frames per second. There you go. Well, something happened, and now because something is moving, maybe it's not reaching the 60 even. Oh, this is a lie. I was reaching the 60, but I don't know what happened now. Everything's in the lowest possible. Probably gonna put the texture on medium. Okay, well, there's some cap. Supposed to be on cap the FPS, and it's giving 60s and 40s. So watching the live is giving 40. So I'm gonna close this game and try to. Let me see if I can close this thing. I'm not even remember how to. There you go. Main menu. Yes. Okay. We gonna install it again and show you how to install it. And also I wanted to add the mod and see what's going on with the mod. Let me go exit this thing first. Let's go to desktop mode, and I'm gonna show you. First, I'm gonna remove this game because it's not installed. It's just added into the Steam library. Even if I remove it from the library, well, it's not gonna be removed from my SteamDeck folders and directories and all that. So we're gonna move to the switch to desktop. Basically, we're gonna go to desktop mode, and let me wait here. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Now we can continue from the desktop mode. And first, we're gonna open this thing for showing you how it looks. Well, if you can see, you have your games over here. So we have two options. We can add it from here, the game. Clicking here, add non-Steam game. If you're using another Linux distribution, this probably is a way you can do it for adding the game. So basically, you can just click it and browse for your game exit, etc. So we can add it from here, or we can add it directly into the if you have the folder your exit, you can add it with left click and add to Steam if you're using a Steam the Steam OS in desktop mode. So I'm gonna use this way, but again, you can be using this way too if you click browser and look for it. So it's just a simple way to add it. So you can see it over here, and we can open the properties, and basically the step is first is you need to add the exit the executable file, and then you need to go to compatibility and check this box to force the compatibility mode, and we need to switch to Proton Experimental because the other tools are not for running. Okay, so we choose the Proton Experimental, and that's it. I mean, we can change the name of the game, and that will be actually helping for later using this tool in the game mode. I'm gonna show you later. We can move over here using this one. Over here, space. Done. So that's enough. So we have added the game, we changed the name. So what we need now is two things. First, we need to have Proton Tricks installed. You can go to Discover and search for Proton Tricks. If you already have it, well, let me first search it. Where is Proton Tricks? Proton. This is utility thing. Proton Tricks. Yeah, you go. There you go. Well, If you can see, the Proton tricks are basically a way to handle the prefixes for your games installed in Steam. What are these prefixes? Well, basically, they're like a sandbox for each game with their own Windows configuration files, etc. So this is a good tool for handling these situations with the prefixes and everything. But in this case, this game have a very simple and easy way to install everything. If you click play after you did the steps on forcing compatibility, etc. Well, the first time you're running, it's gonna ask you to install the runtime, the C++ runtime. So you can click actually in yes, and this thing will install everything. So we're gonna install the C++ runtime, and that will be all we need as a dependency on this prefix. So right now, if we reopen the Proton tricks, actually we can found the game already created. If you can see over here, the prefix is created, so we can use that prefix to make configuration, add another dependency, etc. But in this case, we're gonna use it for the mod. So what we're gonna do is close this thing, and actually after closing it, it's gonna run the game and load the shader. So I'm gonna pause it right here until the shader is done. After that, we're gonna close the game and add the mod. Well, shaders is almost done. So after that, the game is gonna run. We can keep click continue and everything. We can use the control and everything to the game. So I don't wanna keep running the game into desktop mode because I can use the hand over here. I can the touch screen. There you go. Okay, we're gonna close this thing. Because I don't have the HUD to check the FPS and all the information for see what is the performance. So what we're gonna do right now is search for the. There you go, Lumen Be Gone. As when we have it, we're gonna search for the files. We're gonna manually download it. I'm not sure which one we should be taking, but I will assume the ultimate one. I'm gonna give it a try. To the ultimate. Slow down. There you go. We can go to this thing. Extract over here. Extract a chirp here. And we have these two files. And we need to figure out where we need to put it. So we have the description over here. And this thing have any information about where it goes. Okay, go into the document on the SteamDeck. Yeah, this is in case you have, basically, if you have the game from Steam and a SteamDeck. But what you need is basically this address. What we're gonna do is using the Proton tricks for open that directory into our prefix. Okay, because this game didn't come from Steam directly. This game come from your Uncle Jack. So you basically copy the folder into your Steam Deck and add the game. So after you click OK into the prefix for your game, it's gonna open the window for with all the options this Proton Tricks have. There you go. We're gonna leave it there in default one prefix because it's the default one, and we're gonna click in browse file. That's gonna open the browser with the prefix of the game. Okay, so now we have the right prefix. We're gonna go to drive C, user, Steam user. I was in documents, my games, Oblivion Remastered, save it, config, and Windows. There you go. So what we need here is to copy and paste the game, the mod, sorry. So we're gonna copy the mod, these two. Actually, I'm gonna cut it, and then paste it over here. Because I already have it, it's gonna show me this. But overwrite. There you go. We overwrite it. There you go. Yeah, we did. So now we did that thing. We can close this thing. We close this. We close that. Close everything, and we can go to gaming mode. Okay, we close this one too. We don't need that. Gaming mode. I'm gonna show you another thing over there. I'm gonna pause it until it's open. Okay, well now we are in gaming mode. The good thing with the Decky loader, we can install the this extension. The name of extension is art something. Let me. This plugin is name. Let me found the Steam Grid DB. Okay, well, we have the Steam Grid DB. I just hide it because I don't need nothing else. But after you configure it, whatever, I'm not gonna explain it. There's a lot of videos about how to install Decky Loader and the plugins. With the Steam Grid, actually, what we can do is go to the options, open again because sometimes don't open the first time. Change the artwork. And changing the artwork, we can select the capsule. We can go to the white capsule and select whatever we want. We can select our hero art. Yeah. Actually, I like this one. I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this one. You can also select the icon. It's not really important because you need to restart the system, but just ignore it for now. And then you can see all together. And then you can go back and done. See? Now you have art. You can change the art of anyone. But what is interesting for us is like now we can run it and check what is the performance using the mod in the same event. I mean, in the same place. I would like it to have like a more advanced game, but I really don't play this game, so I'm just want to prove what you can do in this case. Okay, so we're gonna give it a try to start. We can click new. We can start a new game. Why we don't have the save game? Well, we don't have the same game. Let me skip this thing. We don't have the save game because we remove the prefix when we remove it from the store. Okay, every time you remove the game who is not stored on Steam It's not coming from Steam. You're removing everything. You're removing the prefix. You're removing all the save it data, all the savings in your game. So because it's a sandbox. So if you wanna save your uh, you wanna save your play, you need to save the folders. You need to go directly and copy and paste the folder for that. So what we can do here is like whatever. I just write something. There you go. Now I think we need to check the system. So what we have here is like this is cap again. Borderless reflection I turn off. There you go. It's supposed to be apply. We can check right now. Nothing is capped. Well, I really don't see like a lot of difference on this, but not sure actually, not sure. I think it's probably even worse with that mod. But well, I'm not sure if it's keep loading shaders or what the hell is doing. We can try to improve the textures. There you go. I mean, the texture looks better, and the performance doesn't look like it's getting worse. Oh, look at that! Now it's stuck on 60. What happened? It was like making some kind of shader things or what? That's super weird. Okay. Well, not sure why. This need to be tested more. Well, basically, that's all, guys. All I wanted to show you is basically how to install this game from your Uncle Jack copy, and that's it. That's all about it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.